Live from New York, you're watching News Always On. I'm Kessyl. In Greece, officials now say more than 70 people have died as massive forest fires sweep through towns outside Athens. The deadliest fire in a decade, the country has now declared a state of emergency. Greek firefighters battled the flames throughout the night. There was an incident where Greek Red Cross workers made a gruesome discovery close to a beach not far from the badly burned village of Mati. There they found 26 bodies, and rescue workers said the victims appeared to be families as the charred bodies were found huddled together. Some appeared to be hugging. Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras cut short his visit to the neighboring country, Bosnia, and quickly returned to Athens. He told reporters that his government will do, quote, whatever is humanly possible to control the fires. He also pled with Greeks in affected areas to leave immediately, as TV footage showed several trying to fight the fires with garden hoses or buckets filled with water. He said, quote, what's most important now is your life. Properties and material wealth can be replaced. Human lives cannot. Citizens Protection Minister Nikos Toskas suggested arsonists caused the fires, and the Greek Supreme Court has ordered an investigation. Forest fires are common in Greece during the hot, dry summers. The worst by far occurred in year 2007 when large swaths of southern Greece burned, killing more than 60 people. But Monday's blaze near Athens spread so quickly they seemed to catch everyone off guard. Officials report that at least 164 adults have been injured and around 20 children have been hurt, with 715 people being evacuated, mainly from the area of Mari. The Prime Minister has declared 3 days of national mourning. Hundreds of people are reported missing, and some are reported dead following the collapse of a hydroelectric dam under construction in southeastern Laos. The state news agency said the collapse has released 5 billion cubic meters of water. That's enough to fill more than 2 million Olympic swimming pools. Many villagers have been left stranded on roofs, and boats have been brought in to help evacuate people as water level rises. The flash flooding has left more than 6,000 people homeless in 6 villages. Tokyo has unveiled the official mascots for the 2020 Olympics, making their first official debut at a ceremony in downtown Tokyo on Sunday. Here is more. The blue mascot for the Olympics is called Miratowa, while the pink Paralympics mascot is named Somiti. Miratowa is a combination of the Japanese words for future and eternity. Somiti comes from a popular cherry blossom variety, Someyoshino, and echoes the English phrase, so mighty. The two mascot designs were selected by primary school children across Japan. The selection process was introduced to get students enthusiastic about the games while also ensuring transparency. Organizers say the pair of futuristic characters combine tradition and innovation. These mascots are your friends. You have helped to pick them, and across the country, I believe 5 million children helped to pick this. And the name is also something we have picked together, so this Olympics belongs to everyone. I think a very worthy name has been picked not only for Tokyo, but for Japan, as well as the Olympics, Paralympics. A French judge has charged one of President Emmanuel Macron's top security aides after video surfaced that showed him beating a protester at a May Day demonstration. The video was made public by Le Monde newspaper. It has sparked the first major political crisis for Macron since he took office last year. Politicians and the president's political opponents have questioned why Alexandra Benalla was not fired and referred for prosecution when presidential officials learned about the beating 2 months ago. The recording shows Benalla, who is not a police officer, wearing a police helmet at the May 1st protest. The initial charges against Benalla came the same day French authorities opened a judicial investigation into the assault. According to the Paris prosecutor's office, the multiple alleged offenses included alleged gang assault, interference in the exercise of a public office by performing acts reserved for public authorities, illegal use of signs reserved for public authorities, concealment of breach of professional secrecy, and concealment of misappropriation of images from a video protection system. As seen in the video surrounded by riot police, he dragged a woman from the crowd and then repeatedly beat a young male protester on the ground. The man was heard begging Benalla to stop, but the officers did not intervene. 4 others were also charged. One is Vincent Crace, who worked for Macron's party and was with Benalla on the day of the protest, and 3 police officers who were suspected of illegally passing footage from the event to Benalla. Benalla had been a senior security advisor to Macron and remained close to France's youngest president after his election. The presidential palace initiated proceedings to fire Benalla on Friday, with Macron's office, saying that Benalla was only supposed to be accompanying officers to the May protest as an observer. However, the president's office has been heavily criticized since it revealed that it knew about the assault before last week. Macron pledged as a candidate to restore integrity and transparency to the presidency. Just yesterday, Pepperidge Farm announced that it was voluntarily recalling several varieties of Goldfish crackers due to potential Salmonella contamination. The company said in a statement that it had been notified by one of its ingredient suppliers that the whey powder they used in the seasoning on certain Goldfish products may be contaminated. Pepperidge Farm said that no illnesses linked to these products have been reported, and the voluntary recall is out of an abundance of caution. The company said customers who have purchased these products should not eat them. They include the Flavor Blasted Extra Cheddar, the Flavor Blasted Sour Cream and Onion, Goldfish Baked with Whole Grain Extra Cheddar, and finally the Goldfish Mixed Extra Cheddar plus Pretzel. That's all the time we have for now. For News Always On, I'm Kessyl, and I'll see you later.